Get a sense of yourself here in this space, in this moment, in this body. Breathe in. Your body is so stable. It is growing in its ability to hold you in vitality. It's being given permission to become more vital and healthy. There is purpose in this body and it is glorious. And you love the opportunity to be here in this moment of time. Thank you, bodysuit. Thank you, engineers who put it together. Bless its entire working. Breathe and make sure that your body feels balanced and stable, whether you're sitting or lying. We're going to do a journey back in time, a guided visualization to make a few corrections. You are here in what has become the future for your ancestors. You're here in the future claiming Earth mission. And back in time, there are some codes calling for us for correction. So surrounding yourself and your body with a guardian circle vortex, knowing that you are totally safe, guided, you have beings of integrity, there for your highest good and the highest good of those you love. They are there for you to go back to another story. So just relax. Let that editing mind relax. It can be we're with the body, watching, caring for the body, while you let the imagination, that power of travel, turn and see that there is a path calling you. And it's a joyful path. And you're going along that path back in time as a soul in a female bodysuit. So you feel the energies within that female body, maybe the dance, the rhythm, the stopping along the way to smell flowers. You may even want to tuck a flower in behind your ears or in your hair. There's beauty all around you. And you're traveling back to a village which you, with other sisters in the village, had designed and called forth and experienced. So as you come to that village, you begin to feel the reaching out of energy of love and beauty, and you can smell the flowers. You can see crops growing, crops you helped engineer. There are fires burning. activity going on. Those in male bodysuits are sitting in quiet places, just bringing in the sun and flowing it into the village. Sitting and nurturing the village with that heart energy that's full of possibilities. And you, with your sisters from the village, have used that energy to bring forth such beauty, a culture of generosity and kindness, respect. And you turn and you see that there is a woman coming toward you, a soul in a female body coming toward the village. She waits until you approach her and the other sisters approach her. And you sense that she has something wonderful for you. She is an addition. You all feel it from her. She introduces herself as Sophia. Sophia, I am here to activate your next step in mission. And you go with her into your sacred place in the forest. She explains to you that all that you have been working with, all the energies that you have been working with, brought through those male bodysuits from their heart, have been unlimited possibilities of good. And you have taken that and made it into songs. You've made it into beautiful, beautiful homes, the fire, the crops, the food, the thriving culture. And you all look at each other and you smile and you nod your heads and you say, yes, we did. We did. Sophia acknowledges that. And then she reminds you that you must also be willing, as you had volunteered to be, feel with your sensitive systems energies that are also present that have been hiding, deceiving, controlling, manipulating your families before Earth. And you remember. You just have not sensed or seen or felt them here on this planet. And perhaps you had hoped that they had gone away. But of course, you know they have not. So Sophia takes you into meditation. Your group has the opportunity to experience the tasting of that fruit of good, like plucking the apple, the orange, the pear from a tree and tasting it and going like, yes, yes, this is good for our village. And then she causes to emerge an energy form of entrapment, of discounting. And you can feel that energy and you can tell the difference absolutely. You don't have to have it in the form of fruit, for example. You can feel this is not acceptable. It is not of our good. She brings you out of meditation and you look at each other and go like, okay, we got it. We've got it. every day, that meditation is repeated until you feel like, yes, we have it. We have it. And then one day, as you walking the path into the forest, find that you are in step with a soul in a male body, a lovely, lovely being. And without thinking, you share with him your experience and your excitement and your clarity that you absolutely know that there are energies that would destroy life, and you can test them, taste them, and identify them. And because you can also have them removed. How exciting. And he looks at you, and he looks at you with great concern because he, soul in the body that is being monitored by those forces, wonders if they have heard. Have they heard? And then you are shocked. What will happen? You have been independent. You have been unseen by them. They have monitored the male body, but have been unaware of the female body. In this moment, you slipped. And as you wander into the grove the next day, there is a being calling himself God. Indeed, the God of the male body, the God of ownership. And he stands and he says in a very deceitful way, "What are you up to? What are you up to? You have no right to know that. You aren't supposed to know that. And how did you get free of us?" And as you are ready to step forward, because you can taste the energy, there's a whisper that floats through the air that says to you, "You aren't enough. You're not strong enough. Don't do it. You aren't enough. Wait a while." And you breathe away that whisper and you pull in all the strength that you are, and you stand between that being and the soul in the male body, and you say to that being, "I know who you are. I know who you are. And you have no right to be here. And I have the authority to so declare. You have no power. You are not acceptable." And as you hold that space and you look that being in the eye, all beings, energies, sources from beyond join you to neutralize that energy, call its tentacles into a contained space, and remove it from your garden. That correction made ripples through time. From that moment, all souls in male bodies, from that point in time, all souls in female bodies are clear, discerning, hold their Sophia solar plexus energy, their voice of authority, and they teach it to their children, to their daughters, their granddaughters, through generations. That change is anchored, activated, and ripples down. As you leave that village with that great strength anchored, you're drawn back along your path to your physical body. And in your imagination, in your present moment, in your present day, notice where in your life the energy of deceit, destruction, domination has a form. You call in the PTO teams from beyond and say, this form is not of our light. It has no right to be here. And I declare its removal back to its home of origin. And you hold that space. If you must look in the eyes, you do. And the energy is removed. And the healing of our maternal lines are drawn into that change from this moment forward. From the future, backward and forward in time collapsed. And so it is.